morning, everyone. We will start the morning call. US markets were up on Friday. Asian markets are mixed today morning. On the news front, US manufacturing activity slowed more than expected in the month of June, with a measure of new orders contracting for the first time in 2 years. Signs that the economy was cooling amid aggressive monetary policy tightening by the Fed is coming true. The new order index dropped to 49.2 from a reading of 55.1 in May, and below 50, as you know, it denotes a contraction. So the sentiment is further turning bearish in the US economy. I will now invite the technical team to take the call forward.
Yes, thank you, Jihan. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Looking towards the Asian market, I believe our Nifty is likely to open on a flattish note, and we are likely to witness a sideways movement during the day. On the Nifty has an immediate resistance at around 15,840 levels, and if it's break that level, then the pullback rally will likely to be continued towards 15,940 to 16,000 levels on the higher side. Where on the flip side, 15,670 will act as the immediate support level. Any move below that level may drag a Nifty towards 15,600 to 15,500 levels on the lower side. The view will remain cautious as long as Nifty stays below 15,900 to 940 levels on the downside. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, Friday we have seen a very good bounce back rally on the Bank Nifty front, but it has a very strong resistance at around 34,000 psychological mark, whereas a support lies at 33,400. So as long as Nifty sustains about 33,400 levels, the pullback rally is likely to be continued towards 34,000 levels. But for today intraday purpose, 33,880 will be the first resistance zone. Above that level, 34,000 and 34,200 levels can be seen on the higher side. Whereas on the downside, the immediate support is placed at 33,500 and 33,300 levels for the today intraday purpose. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, 15,500 is the first resistance level. Any move about that level, we are likely to witness the pullback rally towards 15,570 to 15,600 levels. On the flip side, 15,320 will act as the immediate support level. Any move below that level may drag a Nifty Finance towards 15,240 to 15,000 levels on the downside. I think that's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. See, on the derivative front, the PCR is getting stronger, which is a good sign. All in all, looking at the open interest, it looks like, we are again in for a range bound trading session. 15,500 is a strong support on the downside. There's a host of supports from 15,600, 15,500, 15,400 levels. So we will see good supports at every 100-point fall in Nifty. So overall, don't think much selling is likely to come in. With the PCR about above 1.14, looks like we might just look to break the resistance sometime in this week of 15,800. Once that is broken, you will see some buying coming in up to 16,000, 16,200 levels. So that is the important thing for this particular week. Don't think 15,500 will be broken that soon. Open interest is average, and VIX continues to remain above the 21 levels. So those, they are insignificant at this point of time because they are there where they were about 3 months back as well. From the stock specific front, there are certain stocks which witnessed good amount of selling pressure, like Reliance, ONGC. They might just continue some more selling for today, but after a point, the selling should stop and they should witness short covering action. So for this week, bearing today, probably at near the evening, you will see some buying coming in these stocks, and look out for the same. From the bank Nifty, bank Nifty has been up and down for some time. There are some stocks in the banking space which are witnessing a good amount of selling, and the likes of ICICI Axis have and HDFC Bank have continued to witness some more selling in the last week. So for this week as well, more or less they will remain sideways. Don't think much buying will come into these counters, at least for this week. So look out for the same. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Yeah. So the auto numbers which have come out, commercial vehicle numbers have come in above estimates across both Tata Motors and Ashok Leyland. Expectation was that month-on-month numbers will be flat, but they have grown by 12% for both companies, which is very encouraging, and seems that CV cycle momentum is accelerating. Passenger vehicle on the industry side posted good growth of around 24% at industry level. However, Maruti posted just 6% year-on-year growth on a low base also, and month-on-month volumes declined 3%. This was because of maintenance shutdown that the company took in June. Two-wheeler sales was flat month-on-month and in line with expectation. Tractor companies, both Escorts and M&M, posted numbers which were below expectation. M&M declined by 11%, Escorts declined by 18%. So we feel that overall, with the chip shortage scenario, improving going forward from July onwards, we think not only CV but even passenger vehicle will start posting good growth, including Maruti, and even on the two-wheeler side with improving rural sentiment and chip shortages, which will facilitate demand for the premium bikes which require higher chips. So both these factors will contribute even for two-wheeler side. We interacted with management of Everest Kando Cylinders on Friday, and they reiterated that volume growth in the current year and next year will be around 10 to 15%. The 2 lakh cylinder greenfield capacity will come up in December 2023, and hence it will contribute to growth only post FY24. The demand remains robust for both auto OEMs and industrial customers. US capacity utilization is at 20 to 25%, and hence EBITDA margins are low at around 5%. And once the capacity utilization over there improves, it can easily increase to double digits and higher. Company may exit the US business in the longer run once operations improve a bit, so that will they will be able to exit that business post that. Egypt has a lot of demand for CNG cylinders for auto, similar to what is happening in India, and so company has partnered over there with a domestic company, Alsat, and EKC will hold 80% stake in this tie-up, and capacity will be around 2.5 lakh cylinders over there, which will come up, which will take some time over next 2-3 years. Overall, we remain positive on Everest Kanto from long-term perspective, and we treat it as a value stock. One can accumulate on declines when there is panic in the market. There are a lot of banking business updates which have come for June quarter. What we have noticed is that typically March quarter is seasonally the strongest, and there is some slowdown on a quarter-on-quarter basis in the quarter of from March to June. But this June quarter, the acceleration has continued. After many years, we have seen that advances growth across companies has been between 4 to 5%, in some cases even higher on a quarter-on-quarter basis. So which on an annualized basis translates to very healthy growth for all banks. Federal Bank advances grew by 4.6% quarter-on-quarter and 16% year-on-year. AU Small Finance Bank advances grew 5% quarter-on-quarter, 37% year-on-year. IndusInd Bank 4.4% QOQ and 18% year-on-year. And IDFC 6.7% quarter-on-quarter and 21% year-on-year. So after many quarters and years, we have seen IDFC First Bank has finally started to post good growth, and the infra book, which was pulling the overall growth down, is now reduced to single digit mix. They also said that SMA portfolio is performance over there is better than pre-COVID times. So overall, we feel IDFC First Bank performance is good and stock can do well. I will now hand over the call to other fundamental analysts.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Emily Supermart has reported Q1 FY23 sales numbers, and the company has reported sales of 9806 crore, up 95% Q on Q and 14% year, up 95% year on year and 14% Q on Q. As Q1 of FY21 and Q1 of FY21 both are disturbed due to COVID. Comparing it with Q1 FY20, the sales has grown by 19.2% CAGR in last 3 years in Q1 FY23. Share is trading at a P of 68 times FY24 APS. This is positive. With reference to the fire incident at Nandesari, Gujarat of Deepak Nitrite plant, company has informed that post corrective action, Gujarat Pollution Control Board has allowed nitro section to operate at 50% capacity. This is positive. Thank you.
Hindustan Zinc came up with its business update for June quarter. Mine metal production came at 252,000 ton, up by 14% year on year, but down by 15% quarter on quarter. Sequentially, it is lower on account of lower overproduction at mines and overall metal grades. Zinc production came at 206,000 ton, down by 2% sequentially, but up by 10% year on year. Lead production came at 54,000 ton, up by 9% sequentially and 11% year on year on account of better plant availability. This is neutral for the company. NMDC reported its sales volume for the month of June, which came at 1.9 million ton versus 2.65 million ton month on month and 3.2 million ton year on year. Sales for the entire quarter came at 7.66 million ton, down by 38% sequentially and 20% year on year. This is negative for the company. Coal India offtake for June quarter came at 59 million ton versus 61 million ton, 61.2 million ton month on month and 51 million ton year on year. For the entire quarter, offtake came at 178 million ton, down by 1.4% year on year, but up by 11%. This is neutral for the company. APL Apollo reported volume of 423,000 ton for the June quarter, up by 13% year on year, but down by 23% sequentially. Q on Q decline is on account of channel destocking as steel prices corrected. This is neutral for the company. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you for attending. Have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.